all of these things were human errors.
Yeah.
Every single thing that happened last week in Tech Meltdown was because humans.
Yeah.
Humans either tuned a little too much toward trying to eliminate bias in Google, AI images. They, somebody screwed up the coding in Chat GPT and it started hallucinating. And then AT&T, same thing. So humans are always touching the code, but the code is just ones and zeros. It's not like a sentient thing that's out to get us. It's just software. And they're releasing it and we're using it as it's evolving. And so I think you're right. The communications around it, just to bring the level of distress down, is important, because when this technology now is part of our healthcare system, part of our financial system, part of our transportation system, suddenly these kind of errors are not okay. It's one thing if you're drafting an email for your boss using Chat GPT and it spews out gibberish. It's another thing if these technologies are built into our critical infrastructure and our most private and important use cases.
100%. Like, I mean, DoD is looking at predictive threat analysis, right, with AI, and like how they can use AI to predict and communicate quickly threats, right, like from other nations, to then influence their decision making. So if for whatever reason there's a bug in the system and it's like, oh, Russia actually has a nuke that they're about to launch right now, and then we're making decisions based off of that, that's a big problem, right?
Right. And so I'm actually really increasingly excited about the opportunities of AI, and this is a shift for me. It's a major shift from deeply cynical and eye rolling to like, no, this is going to be actually really great in a lot of ways. And so it's so important to communicate, hey, listen, we know there's this issue. We know it's super biased. We're trying to correct for that. We overdid it. We tuned too much. And hey, we've got software engineers and sometimes they're super tired and they ran out of like whatever Red Bull, whatever kids are drinking these days, and like screwed up a coding thing. Now you have gibberish. We're going to fix it. AT&T, same thing. If you can communicate clearly how you're going to repair it and how it's not going to happen in the future, then people can start to have trust in these technologies, which they're already pretty freaked out about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think too, we'll probably reach a state in which when they're doing software updates and there is a potential for a bug, that's probably going to need to be communicated, right?